He won't participate today in practice. He's not out for the game. He's dealing with a groin. See how that works over the next couple of days.
So, are you optimistic that he's going to play Sunday?
We're 50-50. Working out kickers today in the event that he can, but it's not serious, but serious enough to bring this game in question.
What kind of curveball is that for you late in the week?
More like a knuckleball. No, Joe and his staff, they're on it. To get all these kickers in for a workout to see which one is would be best available come Sunday, but got to roll with the punches.
Do you get a sense, Robert, that what happened with Aaron and just kind of now everything that's being, I know you guys don't pay attention to the outside, right? But you just kind of feel like this could galvanize the team somewhat of like coming together.
I don't know. I don't know about that one. It's possibly, if you have success, it will. But no, it's. I'm encouraged by the week of practice. A lot of upbeat personalities. I had a really, really good productive practice yesterday, and love where the mindset of our team is. But you still got to go out, try to find a way to have some success. And we're going against a championship football team, and it's going to be tough.
We've asked about Parsons already, but what specific sort of challenges does he have? Because they can kind of move him pretty much anywhere, right? Is that the biggest thing?
He's a game wrecker. And he's going to be one of those guys that gets paid bosa money, and you want to give those you give money to people like that who, from everything I've heard, he's an unbelievable worker, and then on top of it, you have to game plan for the guy, and on top of that, he just wrecks games. So it's like, here's the bag, but no pressure, Dallas. But he's special. You got to be aware of where he is at all times, and he's as dynamic a football player as anybody in football.
You have to be aware of where he is at all times. What can you do, right? Are you sliding coverage to him? What protection him rather? What do you kind of, when you identify where he is, then what's the next step?
You'll see Sunday. But no, you just got to be aware of it. There's they do a good job. DQ does a good job creating one-on-ones and getting those guys in one-on-one situations. And you're still going to have there's going to be plenty of opportunities where he's in a one-on-one battle, and we got to win. And but he's a challenge. And it's not take away from the rest of them are just. It's a phenomenal defense. They're very deep D line, and all the way across the board. So it's not just him. Their corners are fantastic. Safeties, linebackers, they're opportunistic. So like I said, we got our work cut out for us.
On the other side, Tony Pollard was a guy who was kind of splitting with Zeke last year, but when he touched the ball, it seemed like he was getting 10 yards every time. How challenging is he a guy to get? Yeah,
he's explosive, fast. Got good youthful legs. He's got great vision, patience. He can break tackles. He can work. He can operate in short yardage. So it's not like he's just a scat back. He's good in the pass game. He's you look at guys like that, and it's no disrespect to I'm not disrespecting anyone. I'm just when teams make a decision to keep a guy over another, they're speaking to the football world, and I think the whole inside the football world, I think anyone who's ever played Dallas knows that Pollard's extremely talented, and he always has been. And by Dallas doing what they did this offseason, by making him the back and the only back, just let the rest of the world know what the football world already knew.
How did Mackay come through Monday, just in terms of how he felt with?
He was good. He came through. He finished the game, awesome. Went through his rehab schedule, finished all the practice yesterday. So far so good. No, he had a lot of juice and energy in practice yesterday, which was promising, and so he looks good.
Aaron announced on Instagram he had surgery on Wednesday. What's the latest with him as far as prognosis and all that?
Yeah, from everything we understand, everything went great. He's in great spirits. So I'm not going to speak for him, but from everything we've gathered, everything was as good as it could be.
Did you get a chance to talk to him or text with him?
Yeah, no, we've been in contact with him daily. He's excited to get back here. Obviously, there's a healing process he's got to go through with the incisions and all that stuff. But as soon as that's done, we'll get him back here. And but he's fully engaged. He's awesome. So.
With Brees, you said you're going to be careful going in. Does each week it go up? Like how much he can play, or is it not that simple?
No, it's pretty much that simple. You just try to give him a little bit more every single week, but we're still in the pitch count world. We gave him 11 touches last week, and it's funny. Like I said during the game, he said, he nudged me late in the third, and he said, "Hey, I know I'm on a pitch count, but I can get more if I need to." And I said, "Well, that's why you're on a pitch count." Because it's our job to protect players from themselves sometimes because they're so competitive. But he's, we'll continue to push the envelope. Same thing for Delvin. We'll continue to push the envelope to get those guys in the football shape.
I know you said you feel good about where the team's at, but how much of a challenge has that been this week with the emotional low and high of Monday and then making sure that energy level is staying consistent through the team through Sunday?
You can't avoid the emotional roller coaster that this game gives you. Everyone says you want to be even keel. I think that's all coach speak. Like I've said it to you guys before. I tell my wife all the time that we are the lucky ones. We get to experience every emotion the body has to offer, especially in the 4-hour window on game day. So embrace it, love it, be blessed with it, and but keep the main thing, and that's approaching every day with the mindset to go to bed better than when you woke up. And if you have that, then that's the consistent part that you're looking for. The emotional highs and lows, they come and go, but the ability to refocus and get yourself back in the moment is what's most important, and I think our team is built to do that.
With Xavier Gibson, it seems like he's beloved by just about everybody in that locker room. Why do you think he's resonated with everybody so quickly as like the undrafted rookie kid like that?
Well, that one's easy. His mindset, his deliberateness, his preparation. He's wise beyond his years with regards to how he approaches the game, and then he's a good football player. And he's got an unbelievable smile on his face every day. He attacks every moment, and so he's easy. He's easy to get along with, and I think that's he's got a fun-loving nature to him. But so he's a special individual. And the best part about it, I know he's going to get a lot of praise for his returner skills, but eventually he's going to show up as a receiver. He's got a chance to be a really good receiver too.
How good a game did Quincy have? He seemed to be all over the place.
Yeah, he balled out, and it got lost, I think, because of Jordan and the way the rest of the defense played, and just the punt return and all that. But he's been playing really well for us for 2 years, and I know he got paid this offseason, and I felt like he really stepped it up this offseason with regards to preparation, mindset, and focus. And he made a couple of plays that will get no attention that were just astronomically, unbelievably difficult for linebackers that really go unnoticed. And well, for example, I think it was like 3rd and 4 or 6. And they run a rub route to the back in the flat, something as simple as that, and he's caught behind the play, and the strain, the effort, and the violence to knock the back backwards, because usually that's a catch, fall forward, first down, move the chains off the rub route, because he had to lose ground to regain position, but the amount. The difficulty on that play is quite significant for a linebacker, and he still got over the top, and because he's got so much thump when he tackles, he knocked the back, no leaky yards, as we say, and we were off the field, and but 9 out of 10 times it's a first down. So plays like that, it's like it was a routine play to the flat and he made a tackle. That was as hard as it gets for a backer. And in my opinion, anyway. But he played at a very, very high level on Monday.
How critical is it for you guys to continue to get contributions from special teams like you did Monday? With the offense is going to be trying to figure some things out now, and just getting what they give you. I mean, obviously you're not going to get a walk-off punt return every game, but just
well, what goes unnoticed in it, and it's always 3 phases of football. I know with the league rules, a lot of things are being phased out, but punt and punt return are still a big part of the game. And And there was 2 or 3 occasions where Mo, punter, got his foot on the ball and was able to pin him inside the 15 twice, at least twice that I can recall, where he completely flipped the field, had like over 50 yards of net, and that's everything. That's from protect the snap, the punt, obviously the protection, the gunners on the outside, and that little returner Buffalo has pretty good, and so. You pin guys, you pin teams inside the 15-yard line against our defense. That's hard. It's already hard to go 85 yards to go score. And so it's just there was a lot of really, really cool moments in the game from a hidden yard standpoint that I felt like we were able to take advantage of. And so it's always all 3 phases, even though people may not recognize it because the punt return and field goals, the things that are so visual are easy to see, but the things that are not easy to see, like the way Morstead punted and the gunners working, those were probably even more significant than the punt return itself.
Couple more?
Robert, if you only go in with 2 quarterbacks on Sunday, who would be your emergency third quarterback?
Copy.
Copy.
Yeah. Maybe get some single wing going.
Sauce was pretty critical of his performance after the game. Was there anything you're looking to see from him this week, or is that just him being a tough critic on him?
He's a tough critic. I mean, if five receptions, 62 yards, I think he had put on him is a bad day, then we're doing okay. But that's why he's special. That's a bad day for him, and so the challenge for him is to stay deliberate, stay focused, treat everything like a championship moment, treat every rep like a championship moment, and continue to find ways to get better. And give Diggs credit. I mean, he's one of the better receivers in football, and he's going to get his. And so it was a battle. They all battled, and Diggs, credit to him and their offense. They had a really nice day with him. But yeah, he's his toughest critic, so that's a good thing.
Sure.
Oh yeah. So we're recognizing John Samano from Berners High School. He's our coach of the week. Recently just earned his 100th career win. They're 4-0, which is cool, and they've outscored their opponents 147-31. So that's a very lot to a very little. And but just want to wish the school and the team luck the rest of the way, and always good health. Cool. All right, thanks guys.
Oh, sure.